Now we are going to read the pedagogy chapter of EVS. Concept of environmental studies. Seated previous year question paper analysis shows that 2 or 3 questions are regularly asked from this chapter. Mostly from this chapter, questions asked from the topics like environmental studies, objective of environmental studies, and national framework has been asked. Concept of environmental studies. Environment denotes the sum of all the physical and biological factors that directly influence the survival, growth, development, and reproduction of organisms. Environment denotes the sum of all the physical and biological factors that directly influence the survival, growth, development, and reproduction of organisms. In words of Douglas and Holland, environment is aggregate of all the external force, influences, and the conditions which affect the life, nature, behavior, the growth, development, and maturity of living organisms. Environmental studies provides an approach towards understanding the environment and the impact of human life upon environment. On the basis of components, environments can be divided into two parts: physical environment and biological environment. Physical environment include lithosphere, earth, and different physical features of earth, hydrosphere, water component, and the atmosphere. Biological environment include plants, flora, animal, fauna, and various small microorganisms. All the organisms work to form their social group and organizations at several levels. The social environment is formed. In the social environment, the organism work to derive matter from physical environment for their sustenance and development. Scope of environmental studies. Environmental studies is of multidisciplinary nature. It is concerned with geographical features of area, living beings of the area, natural resource and conservation of the resources, waste management, biodiversity conservation, renewable energy generation, sanitation and health. Because of relation with so many subject and domain, environment studies is considered to have great scope. Environmental studies can be applied in the following domains. So environmental studies is of multidisciplinary nature. It is concerned with geographical features of area, living beings of the area, natural resources and conservation of resources, waste management, biodiversity conservation, renewable energy generations, sanitation and health. Because of the relation with so many subjects and domain, environmental studies is considered to have great scope. Environmental studies can be applied in the following domains. Ecosystem structure and function. The study of ecosystem mainly consists of study of interaction of biotic components with abiotic components. Natural resources conservation and environmental management. EVS helps in managing and maintenance of forest, natural resources and wildlife. Environmental studies also provide solution to today's problem like pollution, loss and decrease of natural resources. Environmental scientists are working for ecological balance, conservation of biodiversity and regulation, as well as preservation of natural resources. Environmental studies in the industry. Due to rapid pace of industrializations, our environment has been affected badly. So in order to protect environment from further degradation, there is growing trend to adopt environment friendly process and technology to produce environment friendly or green goods. In this innovative field of technology, biotechnology has shown good promise. Biotechnology can also prove helpful in other avenue of environmental studies. Research and development, various research projects and works are being undertaken in the field of environmental and its allied studies. Researchers are being done to control pollution, to counter global warming, reduction of greenhouse gases, and adaptation of renewable energy sources. Human health and sanitation. There is direct relations between environment and human health. Many of the disease spread only by unhygienic environment. For healthy and disease-free life, pure and hygienic environment is must. So, sanitation is imperative. Therefore, study of human health and sanitation is important aspects of environmental studies. Social development. Non-governmental organizations, media and journalists have taken effort to create public awareness about different issues of environment like pollution, conservation and protection of environment. Through this work, masses will get aware about different aspects of environment. Objective of environmental studies teaching at primary level. Some of the objectives of environmental studies teaching at primary levels are as follows: to enabling children to have basic knowledge of various numberless alphabets and basic things we see every day around us, to enabling children understand the importance of cultivating healthy habits and maintaining both personal and social hygiene, to develop the habit of performing tasks in a symmetric manner and learn to carry out any activity with precision, to make them understand simple graphs, maps, flowchart and statistical table, to develop creative, observational and inventive qualities in the child, to arouse the interest of children in the study of nature and surrounding. Significance of environmental studies. Some of the significance of environmental studies are given below. Environment is essential because environment provides us drinking water, food, air, etc. for life. So it is imperative to live in salubrious environment. Environmental studies helps to maintain ecological balance by providing a basic knowledge of environmental system and their process, by giving information reading the changes that take place due to anthropogenic factors. Environmental study helps us to know about damage and health of environment. Environmental study includes diverse areas such as property rights, economic instruments for pollution control, cost benefit analysis, management, applications with environmental policy. Concepts from environmental studies can be applied to the study of agriculture and the design of sustainable production system. We need to study of physical, biological, chemical and social process that forms the basis of the environment. Environmental studies provide necessary skill to raise the question and to often obtain answer to some of the environmental problems which our planet is facing today. Due to continuous degradation of environment by unplanned urbanizations and industrialization today, environment has become very fragile. So in order to protect environment, it is vital that awareness about environment should be created and proper redressal steps should be taken. Environmental studies will make the child aware about the environment in the early stage so he can contribute to the society in fruitful manner. Integrated EVS. According to the National Curriculum Framework, environmental studies for primary class 3 to 5 should be a subject which integrates and encompasses the concept and theories from science, social science, and environment. Environmental studies is not taught in very primary level, class 1 and 2, but the concept which are important to know at the stage of life is taught through language, mathematics, and poems. So, according to National Curriculum Framework 2005, environmental studies for primary section 3 to 5 should be a subject which integrates and encompasses the concept and theories of science, social science, and environment. Curriculum Framework 2005 suggests that books should be designed in a way to give children a lot of space to explore and learn by of thinking and observing and doing. Lot of space to explore and learn by the way of thinking, observing, and doing. In the environment studies at the primary level, there should be no place for definition, facts, and mere information. Children should be provided with opportunities to express, learn by doing, asking questions, and experiment. Language to be used in the book should not be formal, but it should be such that children can understand it easily. Going by the view of curriculum framework, textbook should not be the only source of knowledge, but it should support children to construct knowledge through all sources around them help, such as people, the environment, newspaper, etc. Environmental studies book should contain chapters made out of real life incidents, everyday challenges, and contemporary issues related to petrol, fuel, water, forest protection of animals, pollution, etc. Book and its content should provide opportunities to children to debate, engage, and develop sensitive understanding to these topics. Syllabus of EVS has been divided into 6 themes so as to inculcate every aspects of learning which are considered important for child of primary level. Themes of environmental studies are following: family and friends, including animal and plants, food, water, shelter, travel, things we do and make. Family and friends, food, shelter, travel, things we make and do. Integrated environmental studies has goal of holistically developing individual, social, physical, and emotional potential. Environmental studies help children in understanding multidisciplinary issues of environment by enabling direct engagement and learning activity inside and outside of the classroom. Environmental studies and education. Environmental studies addresses a broad range of issues concerning the relationship of human being with the natural world. Understanding these issues and meeting the challenges they pose today requires that knowledge from diverse fields be brought together and new modes of thinking be developed Environmental education is a process aimed to developing a world population that is aware and conscious about the environment and its associated problems, and which has the knowledge, attitudes, commitments, and skill to work individually and collectively towards the solution of current problems and for prevention of new ones. Objective of environmental education. Some of the objectives of environmental educations are given as under: an awareness of the environment and its problem, basic knowledge and understanding of the environment and its interrelations with man, social values and attitudes which are in harmony with environmental quality, skills to solve environmental problems, ability to evaluate environmental measures and education program, a sense of responsibility and urgency towards the environment so as to ensure appropriate actions to solve environmental problems. Environmental awareness. Environmental awareness has direct bearing on the protection and conservation of the environment. As population will become aware of the environment, they will contribute more towards environment concern. Media and non-governmental organizations plays very important role in spreading awareness about environment. Different institutions like Geological Survey of India, Botanical Survey of India and Wildlife Institute of India plays vital role in supporting an awareness program. Through study of EVS at very young stages, these young minds will be aware about the environment, its needs and usefulness, etc. And in a way they will protect and conserve the environment. Environmental education at primary level. Environmental education at primary level are as follows. Primary science education has to be a phase of joyful learning for the child with ample opportunities for exploration of the environment, to interact it and to talk about environment. The main objective at this stage is to arouse curiosity about the world, natural environment, artifacts and people, and engage the child in exploratory and hands-on activities that lead to the development of basic cognitive and psychomotor skill through language, observation, recording, differentiation, classifications, inference, drawing, illustration, design and fabrication, estimation and measurement. The curriculum should also help the child internalize the values of cleanliness, honesty, cooperation, concern for life and environment. The pedagogy should essentially be based on activities in and out of classroom as well as other methods such as stories, poems, plays and other kind of group activities. Concern for environment and inculcation of related values can be promoted through activities planting of seeds, protecting trees, not wasting water, etc. and practice relating to health, hygiene and social interaction are best taught by example rather than through recitations from a textbook. The atmosphere in the classroom should not stress the child to perform but allow learning to take place at individual pace and permit free interaction among children and the teacher.